So what's up YouTube, it's Supermaster Bros, and today I'm going to be telling you guys a real quick story and the moral of the story. So, I'm going to be turning 14 this summer, and it's, what's it called? I'm going to be leaving the school I'm attending for 9 years that I went to that school, and go off to high school. And since I'm in 8th grade, we usually, this is the year where we, celebrate and we just do whatever we want, like the other video I did, do whatever you want. So we recently went to Great America, and Great America was alright. I don't really go to amusement parks because many people don't know this, but I'm scared of roller coasters. I'm afraid of heights. I'm afraid of falling from heights. I'm afraid of things that go really fast from heights. Basically, I'm scared of roller coasters. And when I realized that Great America is an amusement park, I'm like, I need to bring a second pair of pants. Well, I did, but not for that reason. I went with some friends, and, why? So, the line was long, because it wasn't just our school, it was a bunch of other schools, and I don't think it was just from where I live. I think it was just all around. And then, well, the line was just like forever. I want to say like a good 20 minutes on the line. And then finally we go in, they check our bags, they check us. And then we go in, and then like they told us, alright, you can go anywhere you want, you can be with friends, you don't have to be with a chaperone. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go then. So me and my friends just start walking, and then we try to find this picnic where we're supposed to eat at. There's hot dogs, and then there's sodas, and then like a salad or something. But that wasn't until like 12, and when we got there, it was like, I want to say like 10, maybe 11. And the first ride had to be the Patreon. I believe that's what it's called. So it was just a ride, and one of the scariest experience I had. So the line was like forever. I bet even like it took probably longer than the first line. I want to say it took us another 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes, I don't know, but it was pretty long. And then, when we were like, I want to say like the third ones before we got on, there was like a little malfunction that the ride wasn't working. So we had to wait another, it didn't really take that long, it just took us another like 5 minutes. Not the entire, testing and everything, for, the testing, and then everybody else, the 2 other people that are in front of us. It was, my group. There was only 5 of us, but since we could be with anybody, we got up with some other people, and so in total there was 9. There was a total of 9, and there was 5 rows, I think, 5 or 6 rows, and 4 can fit in each one. So my 4 friends went on the top 4, or the front 4, and I was super scared, so I decided to take the middle on the second one, the second row with my buddy. And then the other 3, they just took the third row. It took, like, I want to say, like, after they got off, I went to the other side so I could put my bag down. I got on the seat, and I'm just like, oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? I regret my life. I regret everything I'm doing, And then my friend's just like, it's not going to be that hard, And then just to myself, I'm like, man, just get off this ride. You're going to regret this, But, like, I'm going to make this trip worth it. I did not come to an amusement park and not ride a ride. So I just clicked it on. I'm like, there, I'm trapped. I can't get out now. And I'm just like, what the hell did I just do? All of a sudden, the floor just like, it just rips apart, and then it just starts going to the ground. And then next thing you know, the ride starts moving. So it starts off kind of slow, it's just like, it's a little turn. It just does a U-turn, and then it just goes straight up. I'm afraid of heights here. It goes straight up. It goes straight up, and then it just stays like at the top for like 2 seconds, and the next thing you know, you just drop. You drop. You freaking drop. I told you I'm afraid of heights, and dropping from them, that's the scariest feeling. What I did on the ride was I just closed my eyes. I'm just like, I'm dead, just like, I'm just passed out right here. We dropped. I'm just like, because like I don't even know what to do on this. And then next thing you know, there's a loop. There's a freaking circle that you gotta go through. And I'm just, oh my god, we're gonna flip. We flipped, and I didn't even realize we flipped because my eyes were closed the entire time. and then like we do another like one of those turns where like this part of your body is like facing the ground, and then you're just like like this, and then that was that was also scary. And then we were going straight, and then it was like as we were going straight, the what's it called, the cart or wherever, the roller coaster basically was just flipping all around. I'm just like, what the hell am I doing? What the hell am I doing? We go up, and then it just goes. I think it goes back up like really fast, and then goes drop again. It wasn't that big, and then it just stops. The thing that was like a little disappointing is that it was like only 30 seconds. The ride was only 30 seconds. I know rides aren't that long, but that was really short. When it was done, I'm just like, we're done. So. And then the entire time I was just. And then once we were done, because there was two carts, and then once the first one leaves, the second one starts pulling in. Everybody gets out, and then everybody gets back in, and then the other people that haven't gone yet get in. And while that's all doing that, once the first cart is ready to go, the second one comes right there. So it's like it kind of fits in. And then so we were just like on that ride, just nothing, just talking to each other for like 2 minutes straight. That may not sound long, but I don't have the patience for 2 minutes. Because I legit, like, I was almost gonna like take off the belt, but I was like, oh crap, I can get in trouble for this. So I just stood there. I was just like, what did I do? But when it was done, I low key. Like, I actually enjoyed it, that was actually fun. I was thinking of going again twice, but we decided to go on. Forgot where else, but we went somewhere else, and then, well, that ride was over. So, basically the moral of this story is that face your fears. That's my biggest fear. Roller coasters, heights, like, that's just scary. And then, I'm gonna shout him out, Adrian Timbrake. This dude is crazy. This dude wanted to go on the mega drop, which is basically it takes you super high up, and then you just fall straight down. This dude was like, yo, we gotta do this. You gotta do this. Everyone in the group except one person was like, nope, I'm not doing it. Call me whatever you want. I'm not doing it. I was that too, because they already know I'm afraid of heights. I was not gonna do it, and I don't think they even did. But this dude was crazy. By the way, follow him. That dude was crazy. Yeah, but I didn't say it to his face. Moral of the story: face your fears, because it's gonna bug you like for the rest of life. Like little things, like sleeping in the dark, or like getting scared of the dark. Why am I thinking of the dark stuff? Going to the bathroom alone, still haunting me. Get back up. Whatever fear you guys have, just. Try to get rid of it. Try to somehow just make it go away. Because my fear of roller coasters, it didn't completely go away, but it is like decrease it. Where like I'm like I'm not afraid of going on high rides anymore, but I am still afraid of like dropping and then like lose. But moral of the story: get over your fears. You need to just get rid of them. That's it. By the way, follow Agent Timmy. That dude crazy.